We saw them taxiing, and they probably are going to take off quite soon. No, they did take off. Here they come. Let's say that now we open a Californian moment. It's very during the 30s and 40s, three of the most famous were Lockheed, North American, and Douglas. The big one, the big shiny one with two engines is a North American. It's a B25J bomber, light bomber. And it's on the same lead. This one, the Lightning, was made by Lockheed in Burbank. Just miles away from where the B25s were made. And the interesting thing about this Californian aircraft is that they really look like the car. They do have aesthetics, which the B25 was supposed to be very potent. It was designed very quickly because the war was coming, and it's an aircraft with many defects and design defects, and but nevertheless it's very efficient. It's fast. Beauty. Of course, if you've been to the movies and you've been to Tokyo, and for that matter, he selected the B-25, despite the fact that it's a big aircraft, and put a dozen or a little bit more than a dozen of them. Hey, you could finish it by a full roll. You've done more than half the job. And taking off from this aircraft carrier, sailing at full single place, twin engined, heavy fighter, high speed, long range, and this was it. The chief engineer was Hal Hayward, and his deputy was a young man who became one of the most famous engineers, aeronautical engineers of all time. Was 26 years old. And remember, this aircraft flew in 37, 38, crossing the skies of Los Angeles with that sound. There is no double oil leak, it's just for the sake of airshow flying. And the aircraft is flown some very high adrenaline adventures about Formula One and things like that. And also they do have a collection of classic aircraft, including mistakes in terms of design. For instance, it's an aircraft where you see nothing outside. If you want to see what's under the aircraft, you have to bank it, because you're sitting right above, in the middle of the wing plan. And on both sides you have these big engines, two Allisons, and everything is blocking your view. So if you want to see something outside and under the aircraft, you have to bank it. And to make banking easier, they developed the first boosted ailerons and what you call flying exactly the same aircraft like this. He was on a recce mission